Well, I'm just going to come right out and say it. We have been thoroughly, comprehensively and disgustingly betrayed. All of us. For months now, the good and decent citizens of our country have put up with teenagers being fined $1,000 for going for a walk, people hassled sunbathing in parks by cops in their cars, people being arrested and fined by roaming gangs of cops for going to the beach, denied seeing our loved ones, told we couldn't visit mum on Mother's Day, being accused of killing people if we play golf, not allowed to hold proper funerals, and watched our economy and the future prosperity of our kids disappear down the dunny. And it was all a lie. Either there is a pandemic or there isn't. Either our governments had the right to lock us down or they didn't. Yesterday, the premiers made a mockery of this nation and the loyalty of its people, of you and of me. If a single person dies from a coronavirus infection traced back to any of yesterday's Black Lives Matter demonstrations, everybody responsible for that death, from the Premier to the Police Commissioner to the judges, must immediately resign, and a lot of them, including the organisers of the rallies, must be prosecuted for manslaughter and recklessly endangering our lives. If the pandemic is real, then our most vulnerable Indigenous Australians now have a potential death sentence hanging over them. So much for Black Lives Matter. Clearly not to the people who marched in our cities yesterday, endangering Indigenous and non-Indigenous Australians alike. At the very moment restrictions were being lifted, shame on you. Or was it all just a con? Were the states denying us our constitutional rights and had no authority to shut down our businesses and shut down our lives? If so, the premiers and police chiefs and those chief medical officers lied and they must go. If the virus was defeated back in April, as I have repeatedly said on this show, then the premiers are responsible for destroying our businesses, destroying our economy and destroying our kids' prosperity for no reason at all. And in doing so, you have recklessly destroyed lives and careers. The premiers have shredded the compact between the governed and those governing. Scott Morrison must immediately dismantle his ridiculous national cabinet. We do not want these clowns having any further say in our national affairs. I don't want Dan Andrews or Anastasia Palaszczuk or any of the other idiots having anything to do with ruling my life. They are a joke.